Any volunteer light a candle? Anyone else? One more candle.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 of your chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The 3 refuges.
Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts.
Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, adinādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, Kāmesu miccācara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, Suramēraya majja pamādakkhāna veramani sikkhapadang
affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
ඉතිපිසෝ භගවා අරහං සම්මා සම්බුද්ධෝ විඤ්ඤාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති.
Homage to the Dhamma.
ස්වාක්ඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සම්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතම්බෝ විඤ්ඤෝහීති.
Homage to the Sangha.
සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ උජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ යදිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අන්ත පුරිස පුංගලා ඒස භගවතු ශාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනියෝ බාහුනියෝ දක්ඛිනියෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක් කෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
ඝනසාරං පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදං සිනා තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං.
Offering of incense.
ගන්ධ සම්භාර යුත්තේන රූපේනාහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයං තං පූජාභාජන මුත්තමං.
Offering of flowers.
Vannagandha gunopetang etang kusuma santating pujayami munindassa siripada saroruhe pujemi buddhang kusumena nena punyena metena labami mokkang uppang vilayati yata idang me kayo tatayati vinasa bhavang.
Offering of water.
Adivase tuno bante paniyang parikampitam anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttama.
Offering of drinks.
Adivase tuno bante gilane pancayang imang anukampang upadaya patiganhatu uttama.
Worship of shrines.
Vandami cetiyang sambang sambetani supatintitang saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Next page. Wish of well-being.
Namaste. Namaste Mano Ratananta yang Punyabhi Wipulang halantang tansanu bhavi atante
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one is so acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one so acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the leaf in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as the Smith removes the dust from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with this wisdom, one stands away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees with this wisdom, one stands away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one stands away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Nice to have you all for the meditation session. Let us appreciate this moment that we all have this nice space and then this nice gathering, this supportive gathering to pay attention to our own mind and then grow our wholesomeness and also our clarity, our mindfulness and wisdom. So appreciate this moment. And this is a special gift that you are giving to yourself. And this gift will heal you. This gift will enhance your clarity of the mind and your wholesomeness. And that will benefit so many others in this world. So whatever gift that you are giving to yourself now is going to benefit so many others too. So with that, rejoice this moment, this opportunity. Make a determination that I will engage in this practice wholeheartedly. We will have to have a strong determination to stay focused on, to continue our meditation. So give your mind a message. I'm going to give my full attention. I'm going to make a full effort to follow the instruction and be in the meditation. With that determination, listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant and help yourself to come to this moment. Come to your body, feeling your body, and settle your mind in this moment.
Dear spiritual friends, listen to your mind. You can still listen the sound of the chant resounding in your mind. With that soothing sound of the chant, let's settle down right here and let's relax. Relax your body, adjusting your body into a comfortable meditative posture. Be right here, keeping your upper body upright, chin somewhat parallel to the floor, and you can keep your both palms together on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm, and better you can keep your eyes closed gently. Observe your entire body, how you are keeping your body, and relax your body. Relax the body. Feel the whole body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. From the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Feel the entire body and relax. Feel your feet, your lower legs, upper legs, back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles. Feel how the muscles are pressed. Yeah, your body meets the cushion or the chair where you are sitting on. Feel that pressing sensation in your body. And you can feel the clothes that you are wearing. Anywhere they are touching your body. Feel that touching sensation. Feel your chest area and both shoulders and relax. Taking a deep breath and slowly breathing out. You can relax your upper body. Feel the relaxation of your chest area and both shoulders while you are breathing out. Feel your upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers and fingertips. Feel how the fingers are touching each other. The warmth sensation, or any sensation in between your fingers. Feel your neck area. You are keeping your neck straight and you can feel the weight of the head on your neck. Feel your facial muscles and relax. Feel your forehead and the top of your head and relax your entire body. You are with your body. You are relaxed. Now take a moment to observe your mind. Find out where your mind is right now and observe what is really happening there. What is really going on in your mind right now. Thoughts, that's it. Different types of thoughts are occurring in your mind, one after the other. Now, what you have to do is not to cultivate any of these thoughts without any judgment. Just observe these thoughts. Let them occur. Observe all these thoughts and notice them. You may find some pleasant thoughts and unpleasant thoughts as well in your mind. Some thoughts are wholesome, some thoughts are unwholesome. Positive, negative, or neutral thoughts are also there. Some thoughts are related to past, some thoughts are related to present, some thoughts are related to future. Thoughts. Mindfully observe and notice all these thoughts. Observing and noticing the thoughts, you are understanding the nature of your mind and how thoughts are occurring in your mind. With this understanding, now you can generate whatever wholesome thought that you wish to generate in your mind purposefully. You have that capacity in your mind. Mindfully and purposefully, you are generating loving kindness in this meditation. Loving kindness. Loving kindness makes our mind peaceful, purified, and calm. It's purposefully generate loving kindness. First, you are going to cultivate loving kindness for yourself. Think about yourself, your life, your body and mind. Genuinely cultivate loving kindness for yourself. Mindfully listen to the guidance. Be with the guidance. Repeating in your mind, generate loving kindness. If you feel your mind is going somewhere else beyond the meditation, mindfully come back to the present. Listen to the guidance. Generate loving kindness. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness and radiate throughout your body. Radiate loving kindness into each and every parts of the body, into all the internal organs, systems and functions of the body. Deeply appreciating the support of all these systems, organs of your body, radiate loving kindness throughout your body. Fill your body with loving kindness. May my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Feel the skin of your body, the skin, the largest organ of the body. Radiates loving kindness throughout the skin. May the skin of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin, radiate your loving kindness into all the internal parts of the body, into the muscles and the bones of the body. May the muscles and all the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the systems of your body, into all the internal functions and the organs of the body. Even in this right moment, they are functioning for you. Deeply appreciating the support, radiate loving kindness into all the systems of the body. Feel the respiratory system, the vital function of the body, and radiate loving kindness throughout the respiratory system. Feel all the other systems, the cardiovascular system, cardiac muscles, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the immune system, all the sensory faculties, including the brain, eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. Deeply appreciating the support of all these systems and organs. Radiate loving kindness. May all these systems, all these internal organs of my body be well, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Observe your mind. It's full of loving kindness. You are full of loving kindness. Now it's time to expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits. Now you are going to extend these genuine wishes of loving kindness, the same wishes to all other beings without exception. You can extend these genuine wishes of loving kindness to all beings. Let's start from here. Wherever you are practicing this meditation, think about the people who are staying close by you right now. Let's share our loving kindness with these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation with you. Think about the friend who is next to you. Let's share our loving kindness with all of these friends, including these monks. May all these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation right now be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these friends be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Expand your loving kindness beyond this room, or wherever you are practicing this meditation. Think about your beloved ones in your life, your family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers, and extend these wishes of loving kindness for them. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness beyond the circles of your beloved ones to all other beings, not only for humans, to all other animals, creatures in this world, visible or invisible, living near or far away places. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Extend the loving kindness into the all beings living in every direction, into the direction of the front, back, left, right, above, and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeat in your mind like a mantra. May all beings have happy minds. I'll chant the Pali version of the same. Listening to the chant, generate loving kindness for all beings. May all beings have happy minds. That's it in your mind right now. Sabbi Santa Bhavantu Sukhi Santa Sabbi Santa Bhavantu Sukhi Sabbi Santa Bhavantu Sukhi Sabbi Santa Bhavantu Sukhi May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Sabbi Satta Bhavantu Sukhi Sabbi Sattva Bhavantu Sukhi Sattva Sabbi Sattva Bhavantu Sukhi Tattva. With the loving kindness you have generated, now your mind is peaceful and you are relaxed. With your peaceful mind and relaxed body, now you can move to practice breathing meditation. If you have changed your posture, adjust your body, keeping it upright. Taking a deep breath slowly, relax your body. Gather your attention, your awareness into this present moment. Take few more deep breaths and slowly breathe out. Keeping your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils. Feel your in-breath and out-breath. Feel how your chest area is relaxing or any other changes happening in your body while you are breathing in and breathing out. Be with the whole process of breath. Mindfully breathe in and mindfully breathe out until you listen the sound of the bell. Be with your breath. In these last few minutes, make your full effort to be with the breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Dukkam patentace niddukkha bhayam patentace Nibbaya Sukappattace Nisukha Untu sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And also, let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this wisdom, this teaching from generation to generation. And you can appreciate the guidance, instructions you received for this meditation today. And also, let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us today to come to this place. to practice this meditation. Anyone helped us, supported us. Let's deeply feel grateful for them. And even these non-living things we are using for this meditation, let's deeply feel grateful. The cushion, the chair you are sitting on, this bell, the device which helped to connect to this meditation, deeply feeling gratitude and appreciating the support. Let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante, for the guidance and also for the chanting. Any sharing or questions about the practice? How was the bench?
Okay. Yeah. It was. I think it did help focus.
Okay, yeah. So in order to go into like a deeper state of the meditation, we should be able to like relax our whole body. So relaxation is possible when we keep our keep the natural shape of our spine, and then the weight of the upper body can be flow through the spine, the sit bone to the floor. Moment that we become like slouching, and then all the muscles have to carry the weight because our spine is out of the shape, so it cannot carry the weight. So then the muscles start holding the weight, and then muscles cannot relax, and then therefore we cannot really relax the mind also. So therefore, keeping the natural shape of the spine is very important to like completely relax and then loosen all the muscles and then go into deep meditation. So sitting on the cushion, you need to like train yourself to like stay in the natural shape of the spine, like inward curve in the lower back and opposite curve in the middle, and then again like S, right? Yeah. You have to keep like S, like a cobra, like a strength on the cobra, like. So and then this posture with the bench, it makes it quite easy for us to. So we have a few benches over inside if someone were to try. So you are experimenting today, right?
Yeah, we'll see if it lasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel it did kind of focus me a little bit more. Whether I can do it all the time, we'll see how the pain and what happens.
Or you have to keep your hands.
Yeah, my hands felt comfy. Yeah.
When I've used a bench, like my hands don't naturally sit in my lap. They like want to fall down, and then it pulls on the shoulder.
It did feel like when he said to put your hands in the center, then I felt a little something more, felt more comfortable too. So like I could see it kind of.
And one other thing is actually, a pain is something, like last week we discussed, we even don't want to call it pain, right? What's the word we are going to use? Yes. Prominent sensation. It's a prominent sensation, maybe discomfort, whatever, but we don't even want to call it pain. With the very labeling of the pain, make it a pain. Yeah, because there can be various shades to this sensation. It may be a little discomfort. It may be a little irritation. It may be a little, friction. It may not be the pain that we think it is, right? So the pain is right in the extreme. But before that, there are so many other shades this sensation. So therefore, when you say prominent sensation, is a common term for all different shades of this, feeling. So we don't want to call it pain. But anyways, the other one is actually our body is a field of sensations. There are always various types of sensation occurring in the body: pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. And so as long as we live, this body is having all these sensations. Sometimes pleasant sensation, sometimes unpleasant, sometimes neutral. So we should be okay. So having kind of discomfort and pain is okay. We shouldn't try to avoid that, so therefore, like in developing some kind of level of endurance to these prominent unpleasant sensation is very important in our life, because we are used to use painkillers, like all kind of we try to like avoid it. And distract ourselves from the sensation, right? So, and we try to like always avoid and distract and try to looking for some kind of place where we don't have any pain. That's not life. That's not the body, right? So we have to develop this attitude of acceptance, and it's okay to have some kind of difficult sensation as a part of living. And it's also helping us to understand that it is I'm living. Right. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. So
Isn't the temperature of the room has effect on meditation too? Has been hot and sweaty in here.
yes, it may make you feel tired. Yeah, actually, it is the heat of the bodies. Yeah, you put you on the aircon, right? Yeah. Yeah, it matters. So that shows that actually our body is like a vulnerable, is responding to so many conditions. Even when we have such sensation, if possible, we try to make it comfortable, but we need to understand that there's a limit. There's a limit. We cannot really always make everything perfect. There's a limit, and it helps us to like reflect and understand how this body is such a fragile thing and affected by so many things. And the very nature of the body is being affected. The one time Buddha defined the rupa, right? It's rupati. So what body is something that is affected all the time. And that's what we have attached to. That's we have living abide in that body. So it can help us to develop some deep understanding, like to understand that this is not something that I own. This is not really my body. This is a process. This is a body that is affected by so many other conditions, right? So just live with it, right, and be kind to it, and and then take care of it as much as you can. But have to understand that ultimately it's not something we can fully control. So even if we're having a difficult experience, that should be an opportunity for us to understand that selfless nature of the body too. So we have fan too, right? Yeah. Okay, so today for our discussion, I selected Bhante Rahulavad, the advice to Rahul. Important discourse. Yeah, there's interesting incident between the Buddha and then little monk. In this case, in this particular discourse was given when the Venerable Rahula was a very really small maybe novice monk. Who can say who is Rahula? Yes, Mike. Who is Rahul?
He was Siddhartha Gautami's son.
Yes. David, you were going to say something?
Yeah, so the son.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Mike purposely said is Siddhartha Gautama's son. It's a good way. It's a Bodhisattva's son. It's not really the Buddha. I mean, of course, he was the son of the Buddha, but when the son was born, he was not the Buddha.
We are sons.
Oh, yes, but we are sons of the Buddha. No, not the Rahula, right? Rahula was the son of the Siddhartha, but we are the sons of the Buddha, the monks. Yes, yes. Rahula was the son of the Prince Siddhartha, and before he renounced and start his spiritual journey to become the Buddha, he had a son, and he was a father. He was husband. He was a father, but he wanted to dedicate his life for the well-being of all living beings, and he really wanted to find out why we suffer. That was his main concern. So he left his former wife and the son, and then what really happened that of course he went for this this adventurous journey to find out how exactly suffering arises in our mind, how we can overcome it, how one can go beyond the suffering, the death, and the sorrow. And then he, in that seeking and struggle, he attained enlightenment, and then he came back within the first year of his, because he left, he went to a whole different region for his search. He was not around the home. And so he was further away from his own kingdom, because he was supposed to be the king, so he didn't want to be around there. Can be dangerous too. Whoever want to be the next king will. So he purposely went. He crossed a river, main river. What is the name of the river? Anuma. Yes, Anuma River. Those rivers are still flowing in India. I managed to see some of them last year. He crossed Anoma River, so there's a whole different country, whole different region. So anyway, after he attained the enlightenment, became the Buddha, within the first year, he traveled all the way back many hundreds of miles to his family. And then his former wife Yashodhara, sent his son, her son, that's your father, go and ask your inheritance. So anyway, so this small son went to the Buddha. He was just 7 years old when the Buddha was returning home. And then the wife Yashodhara, thought that I had enough. I took care of the son until 7 years, and now it is yours. So actually, Buddha took the custody of the son at the age of 7. Of course, he made him to a monk, a novice monk. And he appointed the chief disciple, one of the chief disciples of the Buddha, to be the mentor of Rahula, who is Sariputta. And then Buddha started to raise his son from the age of 7. And Yashodhara was free. And of course, later even the Yashodhara also became a nun. That happened later. But anyway, so actually, so Buddha raised his son. So this is how he raised his son. One good example, not as a son, but as a novice monk. And so there was an interesting story, incident, how actually the important instruction that Buddha gave to Venerable Rahula. This is novice monk Rahula. And so I'm going to share with you that one important discourse. There are a number of we are fortunate to have number of discussion Buddha had with Rahula, and this happened when he was really young monk, and then there were also other discussion happened when he was like teenagers, when he was like in his 20s. So you can see how Buddha approach him differently. And okay, this one. So Buddha was living in Rajagaha. Now it's called Rajgir. Rajgir, right? It's an important city now. And in Bamboo Grove and in the squirrel feeding ground, not the squirrel hill, the squirrel feeding ground. So interesting, I mean, so he was living there, but Rahul was living in a place called Ambalatika. Could be another grove, right? Amba, Amba means Mandi. Mango, yes, Amba means mango. So maybe he's living in a mango grove. So Ambalatika there. And in the late afternoon, Buddha came out from his retreat. Means that every day Buddha will go to like a seclusion for some time, and then after he came out from that seclusion and went to this mango grove to see Venerable Rahula. The Rahula saw Buddha coming coming off from in distance. So he quickly spread out a seat and placed water for washing feet. That was the custom, when someone is coming, particularly a teacher or an elder coming, you prepare the seat, and you also prepare a water to wash the feet, because many of the roads were not paved and was, paved, but sandy paths, right? So you wash your feet once you came, particularly before you enter home, you wash your feet, and you will not, dirty the house. So you prepare the seat, and then this water, bowl of water. Buddha sat down on the seat, and then and wash his feet. So Buddha sat down and he washed his own feet and then sat down, and Rahula bowed to the Buddha and sat down on one side. It's interesting, interesting that Buddha and this young monk son, so former father and the son, but now the master and disciple, right? Interesting relationship. They sat down on one side. Then Buddha, leaving a little water in the pot, addressed Rahula. Rahula, do you see this little bit of water left in the pot? So now, because he's a young novice monk and Buddha, is giving this lesson with, using all this, more like activity-based teaching. So there's a lot of educational psychology here. So instead of giving like direct instruction, but this, okay, do you see, the little bit water left on this pot? Most probably this little monk, Rahul maybe pee, in the water. It's not recorded here, but he said, yes, sir, that's, yes, I can see the little water left there. Then Buddha said that that is how of the ascetic's nature is left in those who are not ashamed to tell a deliberate lie. Buddha said that, that little water left, that is how little of the value of a monk who is not ashamed of telling a deliberate lie. So its value is little. Then Buddha tossing away the little water in the pot, and say to Rahula, do you see this little bit of water that was tossed away? Yes, sir. That is how the monk's nature is tossed away in those who are not ashamed of to tell a deliberate lie. That means, whoever tell a lie, someone is like the water is tossed away. It's like it's not accepted in a community. And then, Buddha turning the pot upside down, said to Rahula, do you see how this pot is turned upside down? Yes, sir. That is how the monk's nature is turned upside down in those who are not ashamed to tell a deliberate lie. Then, so Buddha is doing all kinds of things with this pot. Right? And he's throwing and turning, and now the the Buddha turned the pot up right side up. So Buddha turned the pot up. Do you see how this pot is vacant and hollow? Vacant and hollow. Yes, sir. That is how vacant and hollow the monk's nature is in those who are not ashamed to tell a deliberate lie. So he's using all these, showing him this pot, different ways, and say that is how, someone who's telling a deliberate lie. So he's giving a lesson to this young novice monk about right speech. Right speech. So I wonder, what would be the character of this, young monk, Rahul? Why Buddha decided to tell this story, right? I mean, give this lesson, right?
Yeah, probably. His mentor, Sariputta, complained to Buddha. Because actually, Rahul was too young, right? But
Too young, 7 years old. And maybe his mentor could have been maybe told Buddha, maybe next time when you visit him, please give him admonition on this. But Buddha is not giving admonition, but he's giving a really interesting lesson, right? Showing this vessel. So probably, he might be like going around and maybe actually, I mean, he was like a little boy, Prince, he may be joking around and maybe telling lies. Yes. Then Buddha gave another simile. Suppose there was a royal bull elephant with tusks like chariot poles, able to draw away a heavy load, pedigree, and the battle hardened. In battle, he uses its 4 feet, hind feet, and 4 quarters, and the hind quarters, its head, ears, tusk, and tail. But it still protects its trunk. Now he's giving another simile of a royal bull elephant. Again, you see Buddha is getting an example from royal family, because this was a young royal prince, growing up in the palace. So he has seen a lot of bull elephants, trained for fighting, in the army. So he said that suppose there was a royal bull, he was ready, he's fighting, but he uses all his legs, everything, he has tusk, tail, everything, but he protects his trunk. So it's interesting, thing to learn about. Buddha was also quite knowledgeable about, the elephants. So elephants will never use his trunk when he's in the battlefield. Only uses his, other thing. Because why? Why do you think he doesn't use trunk?
Where the life comes through the elephant, breathes, he eats. If that gets damaged,
That's the end of the life, right? So he will protect the trunk, but he will use all the other parts of the body to fight. So when he's doing, he does when the elephant is using all his other limbs in the fighting, its rider thinks that this royal bull elephant still protects its trunk. It has not yet given its life up. So that means the rider knows that okay, he's fighting, but he hasn't given up his life yet. I mean, still fighting. He want to But when the royal bull elephant in battle uses its 4 feet, hind feet, and all these things, tail and trunk, and also its trunk too. Now he's using when the rider saw that he's also now using his trunk to fight and hit other things. Then he understand now there's nothing that royal bull elephant would not do, because he has now given up his life. He's ready to die, and that's very dangerous. That's how the rider will see. In the same way, when someone is not ashamed to tell a deliberate lie, there's no bad deed that they would not do. Therefore, so you should train like this. I will not tell a lie, even for a joke. That's all, even for a joke. Yeah. So that's how Buddha is training, this young novice monk. Then he asks another question, what do you think, Rahul? What is the purpose of a mirror? That's a completely different question. What is the purpose of a mirror? So it looks like those days there were mirrors too. So I look at the commentary. It says that they use copper surface and they polish it to make it a mirror. But it was a very rare thing. Maybe royal families should have those mirrors, like he made from copper. So he asked, what is the purpose of a mirror? What do you think? What is the purpose of a mirror? What do you use mirror for? Yeah? Yeah, see the reflection. So yes, not copper, actually, bronze, polished bronze. So the answer he gave, it is for checking your reflection, sir. Checking out for your reflection. In the same way, the deeds of body, speech, and mind should be done only after repeated checking, repeated reflection. So now Buddha is saying that just like you use the mirror to reflect your own, image, and then also like to identify the defects, right? I think today, before you come to the Buddhist center, did you go in front of the mirror? No? Not really. And then you go in front of the mirror, you make sure that your hair is in order and there's no defects, anything. You fix it, right? You fix those things because you want to present yourself to outside. Right? So before you leave, you go and you identify the defects and you fix it. So Buddha said that in the same way.
At least if you don't have a mirror and you're the front camera.
The new mirror.
Yeah.
Video. New mirror, yes. Yeah. So in the same way, Buddha said that you should also use your mindfulness as a mirror to watch your body, your deeds of your body, your speech, and your mind. And Buddha said that when you want to act with the body, you should check on the same deed. You should reflect on the same deed. Does this act with the body that I want to do lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both? Those are the questions you have to ask. Whenever you are about to do something, ask that question, reflect, ask that question. Is this deed I'm going to do, does it hurt me, does it hurt others, or does it hurt both? And does it bring suffering? So anyway, so if you find out yes, this is going to, if the answer is yes, then do not do it. And he say in the same way, whenever you want to say something, ask the same questions. When you want to say something, what I'm going to say now, is it going to hurt myself? Is it going to hurt others? Is it going to hurt both? If it is yes, don't say it. So you say, even when you are entertaining certain thoughts, when you are thinking about some topic, some issue, some incident, and you also train yourself to ask, what I'm thinking right now, does it hurt me? Does it hurt others eventually? Or does it hurt both? If it is yes, do not go along that train of thoughts. Try to divert it, think about something else. And then if it does not, if the answer, the act with the body I want to do doesn't lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both, that is skillful. And you should do it. And the same way with a speech, you can say it and you can think about it. So this is the instruction that Buddha gave to Venerable Rahul. So this reflection, Paccavekkhati, right? Paccavekkhati. And Buddha said that all the ascetics and Brahmins of the past, it means spiritual level people in the past, future, and present, who purify their physical, verbal, and mental action, do so after repeatedly reflecting, repeatedly checking. So, Rahul, you should train yourself like this. I will purify my physical, verbal, and mental action after repeatedly reflecting and checking. So, the Pali term is Pachavekati. Pachavekati. So, you only do things after reflecting. That means most of the time we act and we say out of habits, or we impulsively say things or do things. Most of our behavior in a day are not consciously selected, not not really mindfully do it. We always simply impulsively, out of habit, out of habitual pattern, we simply play out our habitual patterns. We simply play out our impulses. That's how we behave, and that's how all many other creatures also behave. So what Buddha is asking, guiding our Venerable Rahul, is that actually we can bring mindfulness, and we can also bring this ability of reflecting. We have this ability to reflect, and then how you can reflect, ask these three questions. Right? Does it hurt me? Does it hurt others? Does it hurt both? And any of these things, that's something we have to try to avoid. And Buddha said that actually you have to do it. These three questions you have to ask before you do it, while you are doing it, and even after you do it. Sometimes we may do things, because of the heat of the moment. But even later we can ask, what I did it hurt me? Did it hurt others, or did it hurt both? If that is the case, actually Buddha said that if you find out something that you already did and it hurt others or hurt yourself, and then here the Buddha said that actually you had to go to a senior monk and you had to confess. Rahul, you should confess, reveal, clarify such a deed to the teacher or to a sensible spiritual companion. Having revealed it, you should restrain yourself in the future. So the three ways to check three things in 3 times, 3 by 3 by 3. Okay. 3 actions. What are 3 actions?
One harm myself,
Yeah.
one harm the other,
Yeah.
one harm both.
Yes. Those are the guidelines. So we have to perform. These are the guidelines. So we have to pay attention to 3 kinds of actions. What are 3 kinds of behavior? Bodily, verbal, and mental. So bodily behavior, verbal behavior, and mental behavior is mental thoughts. Have to be checked following these 3 guidelines in 3 times. Before we do it, while we are doing it, after we do it. Such a perfect moral guideline, right?
Slow you down.
Yeah, but bring yes, slow you down. Yeah, yes, exactly. But bring more awareness and and bring less suffering, right? Okay, so I hope that you remember this Venerable Rahul, and then these important guidelines. So it's not, I mean, we cannot finish discussing the whole significance of this conversation in one meeting, but I hope that you remember 3, 3, and 3. Okay, so let's move to the other part of the program since we are running out of the time. And so it is sharing merits, page 14. By coming to this meditation and doing this practice together and engaging in this wholesome practice, we have generated so much good energy, wholesome energy merits in our heart. Now it is time to share this energy, share these good merits, good karma with all others. First of all, let us recall to our mind what our ancestors, our family members who have passed away. Let us feel deeply grateful to all of them and share these merits with them. all our departed relatives, our ancestors, may they all share these merits. May they be benefited from these merits. May they be well, happy, and peaceful wherever they may be. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idam mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other living beings. If there's any being who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peace. Ettavata ca amhehi sambhataṃ punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be. We will now do this blessing chant for you. We are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra, and this particular sutra was given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We will chant the same sutra for you now, wishing you all good health, peace, and happiness. You may recall to your mind whatever you may bring to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, people, your good friends, people who are sick. You can think about them and share these merits with them. May you all receive these blessings. May all be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya manta kusalena yam tang santang padang abhisaminche sakko joche sojoche suacho chasamudho anatimani santos sakoche subaroche ampagejoche sallavukavunti santrim riyoche nipapoche ampagambo kulesu ananugendo nacha kundang samacare pare upavadeyum sukino vake minu huntu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta ye kechipane bhutanti tasavata varava anavase sadi Kavai Mahantava Majjimaras Kanukatula Dittavaiva Additta Yechadure Vasanti Avidure Bhutava Sambhavesi Sabbe Santa Bhavantu Sukhitattana Paro Parang Nikumbete Nati Manyete Kanta Jinang Kanche Vyarosana Patika Sanyana Manyassadukka Michaya Mata Yatani Ayusa eka putra manurake evam pisambha bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimanang mettang ca sabbha lokasmin manasang bhavaye aparimanang tang adocatiriyang asambadang avirang asapantang titang carang nisimno vasayano vayavatas vigadamindo etang sating adinte Brahmamitang viharang idamaho ditting anupadam silvadasanena sampanno kami suvineyaketang nahi jatu kampaseyang punareti Tena sanca vajjena sonti te hotu sambadaye tena sanca vajjena sambharogo vinasatu tena sanca vajjena hotu te jaya mangalam Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbharogo vinasatu mate bhavantantarayo sukhi gayuko bhavatu sabbha mangalang rakkantu sabbha devata sabbha buddhanubhavin sada sunti bhavantu te bhavatu sabbha mangalang rakkantu sabbha devata sabbha dhammanubhavin sada sunti bhavantu te bhavatu sabbha mangalang rakkantu sabbha devata sabbha sanghanubhavin sada sunti bhavantu te Let us spend a moment of reflection. Let us try to recall to our mind whatever kind deed that we were able to do during our past few days. Think about an incident that you helped someone, you were kind to someone. Remember even a simple act of kindness that you did. Let us rejoice these opportunities to be kind to someone. On this day or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings, my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Let us now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about the help, kindness, care you received from someone during the past few days. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others, with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu. So nice to have you all today, to have a good practice together. And this is the month of May, as you know, is a very important month, the month in which Buddha attained enlightenment, and also he was born and passed away. So we had the one joint Vesak celebration last Sunday. It was a beautiful ceremony, and some of you really attended, very nice. But our more traditional celebration will be held here on 19th May, Sunday. There's a half-day retreat. So we start in the morning about 8:45, 9. We observe the 8 precepts and then do meditation and discussion and chanting. So you may have seen the email. It's a whole day program. At 4 o'clock, we'll have a display of the Vesak lanterns. There are Vesak lanterns are made. If you go to basement, you can see a lot of lanterns are made. So we will display the Vesak lanterns, and there will be devotional songs sung by our children and also adults. That is at 4 o'clock, 4 to 6. It will be a more festive celebration in the evening. But morning will be more like a retreat. So you can participate either part of that. Either you can come in the morning and have the retreat, and lunch will be provided, and then you spend more spiritual day, or you can also can come at 4 o'clock to join the celebration. Remember 19th May. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And those who joined YouTube, really appreciate your participation. Thank you for your comments. And appreciate your commitment. Look forward to see you in our next event. And good night to all. Thank you.
Thanks, Bante.
Come for the blessing strings.